sorry, this is second half of the video. This is what I'm talking about, like just a busy. And I'm gonna post this because I'm not quaffing anything. Like this is real life, real deal. This is life. Phones ringing, text messages are going, things popping. But I want to make sure that for those people that live in the real world, and this is how it is, I'm not gonna have an all. My video is not going to be like finished and like put together with music and none of that. I'm coming on here as raw as I can to show you the struggle is real, but God is faithful. So I went to my parents' house, and then my father surprised me, and he needed me to take him somewhere, but my time was ticking because I had a lot to do for the prom day, which is today. So I took him. Oh, prior to that, you know, my mother, whom I hadn't seen in a few days, says to me, "Oh, my daughter, like, my daughter, you are so busy. You don't have enough time to even comb your hair." And I'm like, this is real. That's real, okay? And it's funny because you see the streaks of gray and stuff, and it's like little doodle plat right here. I was like, wow, thank you for that analogy, because it's very true. I mean, I've been so busy, but the fact that I've been so busy, I haven't had enough time to comb my hair. I'm trying to give you a good look at it. I was like, but I kind of did comb my hair. I hand combed my hair. Excuse me. I hand combed my hair, and I took the brush to it, but you couldn't tell. So that's how you know it's bad. So from there, I went to, and I'm giving you my whole day because I want you to feel like how I felt. Now, mind you, at this point, it's like 75 degrees. So it's hot, humid to me. And so I left there, and then my daughter's getting her nails done. So what did I have to do? I had to go all the way to where she was, because she needed me to do stuff. You know, she needed my help. And so then I had to run to the bank. But then I was like, instead of going to the bank, let me go to this ATM machine. And from the ATM machine, I went to the supermarket to make some change. From there, I ran to... I had to get our car cleaned, because instead of a limo, I'm not doing that. I mean, that was the plan, but it was just like, there's so much going on, and stuff's expensive. My husband, the knight in shining armor that he is, you know, he's escorting all the girls to, you know, their event, their pictures, and then dinner, and then the prom, and picking them up. So I had to go get the car cleaned. When I get there to get the car cleaned, there had to be about 15, 20 cars. And I'm like, oh, dear God. My time is ticking. I'm running out of time. So I was like, but I still stay like cool, calm, and steady, like in trying to do the work I'm supposed to be doing. And my ministry is, I got to get these things done before time. And so that's what I was doing. So I finally got the car cleaned. And when I left there, which I really could have gotten the car cleaned because the car, the auto bell is near where my father lives. So, but of course, I leave my father to go all the way back to another, to where I live, to come back another 20 minutes back to the place that's going to clean my car, and then back. Where did I go from there? I mean, there's a point to this, okay? I'm just kind of giving you just idea of what my today has been like. So I went back, and I had to go home again. My daughter. And then I had to go to Target, because what happened? When I said get the purse from the mall, when I said get it, when we saw it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, didn't get it, right? So now we have no purse for tonight. So I had to go to Target, go find a purse, go get some insoles for her shoes, which she didn't even put on, and now her feet hurt. Should have listened, okay? Because I know these things. And then went back to the house to switch cars, because I want the clean car. Oh, excuse me. Let me rewind that. In the middle of me, after I left her, I went to the florist to go get a corsage, which I didn't pre-order. I had to get it on the spot, which thank God for Bells and Blooms. They were so sweet. They were so accommodating. Thank you. # to you. But what I didn't know was it was going to be $64. And I'm like, wow. Well, corsages, I don't know that I remember them being that expensive. I mean, it's been a while since I went to prom, but okay. Okay. It is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and get it. So I had to go back there because it wasn't going to be ready for another 30 minutes. So I had to make 2 trips to Bells and Blooms. Okay. But I still love them. And I'm going to treat myself one day to a corsage because it's really pretty. So, and then I had to switch cars, go get my son, which I was hoping I was going to get there on time, but I didn't. So I got there late. So I was all the way in the back of the carpool. Then I had to leave and go get my other daughter, but she was standing on the side of the building with other students waiting for me to pick her up in the hot sun. And then we had to come home, and my daughter left her corsage in the fridge, so I had to get the corsage, put some food in the bowl for my son, because now we were not only going to, now we had to go all the way downtown Charlotte, where they're going to take their pictures, to be able to give her the corsage, be there with her, and all that, and then some. From the time I woke up, falling out the bed at 6:30 this morning, to whatever time it is now. I mean, run it. And I had a few moments today where I was just like, I had like a little, I won't say Tasmanian devil moment, but it was like more like just like a grunt. But I pulled it in. People are driving crazy. It's prom. It's sunny. It's pretty. But nonetheless, you got to keep it together, because people are just going to be people, and you have to know how not to react to their personality. Because I'm oftentimes doing that. And in the car, it's always the best place to see where my sarcasm and my attitude gets the best of me, is in the car. So anyhow, we got to get on the highway. We got to go downtown. The kids are tired, but they're troopers, and I thank God for them. And we get to the park, and we stay at the park for really like the past hour. And my husband's there, and but I'm in the hot sun with with the girls, and they're so beautiful, and it's just nice. And you saw all these high school students, and they're in their best dressed, and they're taking photos, really pretty. But I said all that to say that was my day. That was my day, and just yesterday. And you really had to be there to really feel the exhaustion. Okay. So let me back up. So let me tell you about the eyelash. No eyelash. So my daughter, she's so talented. She's putting her eyelashes in, and she kind of messed up on one, just trying to do everything right, and in a very small amount of time, because she doesn't have a lot of time to get ready. She had to go to school today. Still have to go to school today, and then they got to leave early. But so she messed up on one, and I was like, "Baby, it's okay." I was like, "You just take it and just press it on your eyelash like so." And so, because I was having such a I'd say such a hard day. It was a challenging day, but I still tried to find joy in it. I was like, oh, wow, look at that. That's like, so fresh and so clean. And so I decided, and so it made her laugh, and it made me laugh, because I was like, this is like, I look like a spider. But then I was like, I'm not going to put one on here, because I didn't have another one to put on, because she only messed up on this one. This like one lash. So I said it was about like 2:15. I've been wearing this lash. I wore it downtown. I've worn it everywhere, from 2:15 all the way up to, what time is it now? Till 7:51. I know people look at me crazy, but I don't care, because I love me. It doesn't really matter what people think. But I think that it's great, and this is how I feel right now. I feel like I don't even know if I'm coming or going. And if you could see, like, it's off the lid, right? And I'll just have like a little eyeliner on the top. But that's how the 2 days have felt. Okay. So this is what blessed me, right? So this is the scripture that I have been on for the past 2 weeks. And I said, I'm really going to stay here until I do see the fruit. And it is in 2 Timothy. And this is why I love God. And this is why I love his word. So I'm going to go church on you for just a second, okay? Nothing wrong with going to church. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a woman that loves the Lord. And I'm a daughter of a king, of our creator. And it's so important to make sure that, we acknowledge God every single day, every moment that we can throughout the day. So this has been my keeping. This has been my everything that I can think of within the day. And I made it very clear, like, I am going to be a faithful daughter, okay? With the fake lash, no lash. So this is it, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 5. Sorry about that. See, going in and out, whatever. I only have like a little bit of battery left, so I'm gonna hurry up. So it says, as for you, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 5, and this is the amplified version. I love King James, but I like how it's this verse is said in the amplified. Okay, so it says, "As for you, be calm, cool, and steady. Accept and suffer unflinchingly every hardship. Accept and suffer unflinchingly every hardship. Do the work of an evangelist. Fully perform all the duties of your ministry." That's a tall order. A very tall order for someone like me. That's like a tall order. Why is the sun? It's so beautiful, but oh boy, you really could see like my grays. It is what it is. It is what it is. Look at that. I guess that's the part that she was talking about. I didn't comb, but and I didn't comb it. It was just I didn't. So in any case, that's what, right? So I have been like, Lord, no. As for, I'm gonna be cool, calm, cool, and steady, and that's like those 3 words I've kept of the scripture, because I'm like, there's no way. When I'm unfaithful, God is faithful regardless, right? I'm not going to continue to be unfaithful. I'm going to be faithful to your word. So when I'm feeling like there's fire in me that I just want to open my mouth like a dragon and let it out, I'm not going to, because there's no point. I'm going to be calm, cool, and steady, and accept, and suffer unflinchingly